Hello, happy Monday. Welcome back from spring break. I hope you enjoyed your week off and I hope you're ready for another week of digital learning. So let's go ahead and get started with today's lesson. So we are working on problem solving and combining like terms. So we did a little bit of this in our warm-ups, but we haven't really done it much. So this will be great to practice and learn. Our objective is to combine like terms by applying the strategy use a model. So we're going to try to use a model when we're combining the like terms. And eventually you won't really need the model, but let's go ahead and practice using a model. So let's go ahead and read what it's telling us about combining like terms. So they gave us an example that we'll work through together. Then after we work through that example together, we'll try one more together, and then you can try one on your own. So let's go ahead and read through this. Use a bar model to solve the problem. Each hour, a company assembles 10 bikes. It sends 6 of those bikes to the stores and keeps the rest of the bikes to sell itself. The expression 10H minus 6H represents the number of bikes the store keeps to sell itself for H hours of work. Simplify the expression by combining like terms. Okay, so first and foremost, it says to read the problem again. So what do we need? What do I need to find? So I need to simplify the expression 10H minus 6H. So I'm going to go ahead and put a box around that. All right. What information do I need to use? So I need to use the like terms 10H and 6H. And then how will I use the information? I can use a bar model to find the difference of the like terms. Okay, because the terms, they are like because we have 10H and 6H. So just think about it this way. If we had 10 and 6, 10 minus 6, we would just subtract. Well, now there's something connected to it. There's an H, there's a variable. So we still will subtract, but instead of having an answer with just a number, our answer will make sure to continue to have a variable connected to it. So let's go ahead and keep going. Solve the problem. Draw a bar model to subtract. So we are taking our 10H and we are subtracting it from our 6H. Each square represents H or 1H. Remember that 1 is invisible. Okay, so we are starting with our bar model with how much total squares we have, which is 10H. So we have to have H written 10 times total. And then just go ahead and label that with the 10H, which they already did for us. Then we are going to go ahead and show the 6H that we are going to be taking away. And then it shows the extra here, which is going to be left over after we take out that 6H. So we have 10H minus 6H, and what's going to be left is what's left here. 1, 2, 3, 4H. So let's go ahead and write that. 4H. Oh, so let me cross that out and just put the 4 because they already had the H there for us. Now, this model shows that 10H minus 6H equals 4H. So a simplified expression for the number of bikes the store keeps is 4H. So 4 bikes per hour. All right, so that was our first example. Let's go ahead and try one together. So let's read it together. Bradley sells produce in boxes at a farmer's market. He puts 6 ears of corn and 9 tomatoes in each box. The expression 6B plus 9B represents the total pieces of produce in B boxes. Simplify the expression by combining like terms. So we are going to add this amount together. So just like we did in the first problem where it was our example, we are going to go ahead and draw our first term. So 6B. So let's go ahead and draw our tape diagram. And we want to make sure we include a total of 6 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we want to label this box, each box, with the letter B. Because if we just leave it blank, we just think of it as 1. So we want to make sure that we're labeling it with 1B, 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 and that 1 is invisible. So we want to make sure we're combining that with the rest, which is going to be a 9B. So let's go ahead and put that at the bottom. So this time we are going to make a total of 9 boxes here. So I went ahead and I'm just drawing the lines going down from that first tape diagram I made with 6, and then I just have 3 more extra here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I just want to make sure I have enough. Okay, so I have my 6B and I have my 9B, and I'm going to combine that, and my total is going to be everything together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15B. So 6B plus 9B is going to give me a total of 15B. Okay, that's all you really have to do. So go ahead and try number 2 by yourself. Pause this video now, come back and check your answer. Okay, let's go ahead and check our answer. So the model looks something like this, and this is very similar to the one we did together. The only difference is that it had an extra term, and notice that extra term did not have a variable. So we do not want to include it when we show the tape diagram with the variable. So we have 8P, and we're subtracting, we're minusing 3P. So 8P minus 3P, and what's going to be left over here is going to be 5P. And then notice I still put the 2 by itself because we're still subtracting the 2, but notice we're not taking anything from that, so those 2 still come down, so it's still going to be minus 2. And I did not write anything in the box because there's no variable that connects with that 2. So here's the final expression showing what we started with and what we're ending with. So we have 8P minus 3P. That's the only thing we're subtracting. So 8 minus 3 will give us 5P. And then we just want to bring over the rest of that minus 2. And that's our final expression and answer. Okay, we're on the back of the page. Let's go ahead and try one together. Then we'll go ahead and pause. You can practice the rest by yourself. Come back and check in. So let's go ahead and read number 1 together. Sandwiches cost $5. French fries cost $3 and drinks cost $2. The expression 5N plus 3N plus 2N gives the total cost in dollars for buying a sandwich, French fries, and a drink for N people, which is another way to write this expression. So you could draw a model here, or you could just go ahead and realize that if it has the same variable, we want to just add like we normally would do, but just make sure to include the variable. So 5N plus 3N plus 2N, we're just going to add our numbers, bring in our variables. So I'm going to put an N here, and then our total is 5 plus 3, that's 8. 8 plus 2 will give us a total of 10N. So which one connects with that? That would be A. Okay. All right, go ahead and pause the video, try the rest of this page, and then come in and check your answers. Okay, let's check our answers. So we did number 1 together, so let's go to number 2. So notice they had another term in this expression that did not have a variable. So if that happens, we just bring it down to our final answer, but only combine the like terms. So 15N plus 5N gave us 20N, bring down plus 5. The one that connects with that will be C. Number 3, again, very similar, had another term. We did not need to combine, so we just keep that the same. So our final expression was 4N minus 2, which is D. And number 4, again, there was another part of the expression, another term that was not alike, so we kept it by itself. 12N plus 2N, 14N, bring down plus 3. Final answer is B. And then number 5 had more steps. So they gave us this expression here, N plus 3 plus 2 times N plus 3. So first we need to multiply 2 times N and 3 because that is our order of operations. So if we are doing that, then we do 2 times N, which gave us 2N, and 2 times 3, which gives us 6. So after that, we combine the like terms, which is just adding. So n plus 2n gives us a total of 4n, and 3 plus 6 will give us 9. So our final answer for this expression is 4n plus 9. And that's our final answer. Okay, let me know if you have any questions. See you all again tomorrow. Bye.